Welcome to Poets from the Neighborhood. I'm Sandy Coomer.
And I'm Louise Colln, and we're going to read you poems written by your friends and neighbors. The first poem I'm going to read is Memories of Nantucket by Nancy Fletcher-Blume. Girl, blonde, bare feet walks through tall grasses down beaten paths to the sea. Haze purple surrounds rooftops covered with pink rambling roses. Girl, blonde, weaves clover green necklace, tendrils fall ribboned with wild violets. Weathered gray plank buff the winds become nor'easters. Girl, blonde, runs, strings held tightly, gulls overhead dodge Nantucket kites. Open windows, sounds across water, girl, blonde, listens. C.S. Lewis, read by lamplight.
The next poem is called Escape by NethrajaJ.R. And this poem is dedicated to her grandmother, Lily Agnes. I want to escape this intangible pressure, pull and twist and rip it from my spirit. Make it into us, it and I, form it into a sphere, sit on it, a child sitting on a balloon, popping it into nothingness with rubber pieces, like clouds laying around me, laughing to heart's content, spreading my arms, making angels in the midst of the broken pieces, and fly, be free.
Borby Spring by S.R. Lee. In a reasonably satisfactory universe are some ridiculously difficult spots. These days I patrol the fresh growth, harvest nectar from the spiky purple blossoms in the grasses of the yard. From small white blooms in the horse pasture, check flavors from larger blossoms here and there. Follow the angle of sunshine, endure inevitable rain. My heavy body speeds through space, veers for obstacles, hesitates for food considerations, bores diligently up through the underside of smooth wood benches or outside stairs or windowsills to make my tight, cozy nest. A satisfactory world, except when I meet the big blunderers who appear occasionally, unexpectedly, block my trajectories above the weeds blossoms, big hulks who move uncertainly here and there. Their varied colors over body parts confuse my eyesight. My response to direction. They seem unfriendly, jitter at my approach, shake their big antenna hands at me should I give them a moment of hovering attention. Worst of all, one sometimes carries a shiny can which gives forth an invisible string of rain, away from which I dart with utmost speed. It has killed many of my friends.
How to Catch a Man by Catherine Moore. Lorelei intimidates men with her mini pearl impression. Punk rock meets Tennessee. She is single by choice in a $2 hat. Dresses real down-home quality in novelty skull-nose jewelry, tossed over affordable country chic. Her second-hand nappy sweater vest scratches fishnet stockings hidden under a house smock that hangs like a potato sack on her skin of bones and reeks of fried green tomatoes. She whistles the red-hot chili peppers as she troops the assemble off with gloomy work boots from Goodwill. Scuffed heels work best at Broadway and Hudson. Their thick leather provides that extra push for garment racks, which she kicks between vendor booths, and they contrast brilliant black with the subway's tile. She shoves her way sideways through throngs and sliding doors, sporting shock pink hair tufts an echo to the ink on her arms, and wielding a wide-brimmed bonnet with a price tag dangling $1.98. A flirtin', says its holler, written in black Sharpie on manila. Tattered reminder that love costs for the slow-witted fellers. At the sound of a door slide, she spies it. Lord, it's the suit. It's pressed, it's perfect, it is memorized. Plans this weekend? He hangs another fruit of optimism heavy over the tired transit benches between Tailored and Vamp. And those pinstripes I traced each day, time after time, up the calf crease, then over the thigh. Each thin white stripe stretched endless into the forbidden. She responds in the sweet lisp of an overbite, though she adds a scowl, a jaded stare, or sometimes a spit. She employs any trick to ward off more conversation, but never, ever a smile, no matter how handsome. Booked solid. No Minnie, there is no dollar. Hog-tied, bear-trapped. Lorelei wants none of that.
The Room with Six Windows by Susie Margaret Ross. I found that picture, our room with 6 windows, the ceiling skylight where the sun warmed us by day, where the stars came out at night. First, I thought I would cry. Then I remembered how we cherished that big bed, how you stroked my hair, how I worshipped you. Remembering you, our breaths mingled together. Remembering you, the soft touch of your caress, our room with 6 windows.
Wishes by S.R. Lee. I wish for much. What should I choose? A dry place for my muddy shoes? A place to keep what I might lose? An unaffected head for booze? A grandchild at the terrible twos? Acquaintance with a spiritual druze? Good sense to stop before you snooze. Thank you for watching Poets from the Neighborhood. We hope you'll join us again soon.